our city gates. Tread carefully as you travel, and be wary.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
I am excited about Fazil's lecture.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
يا إلهي Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
ما دفعني إلى التفكير في كتاب جوامع علم النجوم.
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Ah, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
What see you, my friend? The translator? What? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعاً.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmad ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
That astronomer might be one of them. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it.
Great scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit. Pilot of desert ships.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
The old fraud caused everything to hide.
I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the Great Scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How exciting.
Forget I mentioned
What do you think frightened the Great Scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
looks clear.
I've lost
I can use
Fossil's
my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork? I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Harib. Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase. That book looks out of place, wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom. By A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
I'll nail bits of you to every one of the city gates.
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell. I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest. I better not use my weapons here. Show me the path ahead.
لقد وصل للتو من الأراضي.
Won't take long! You catch that? What's your matter?
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. I better not use my weapons here. An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here.
Gatekeeper, those who came before are those who shall return. Correct! You may proceed.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
Can you confirm my teeth out with hot iron?
I better not use my weapons here.
You! Stay there! Hey!
Huh?
Hold on! Hey! The bus? No problem.
Already?
Feel it.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work, killing my allies and spoiling my lecture? It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City, or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bin. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
Please note that there is considerable congestion by the Damascus Gate, caused by an overturned car. All travelers and workers. أحتاج إلى طول أسلكه معك.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib. Was she... involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant. David, I would like to ask you something.
Please, go ahead.
What can you tell me about Ahmad ibn Musa?
The son of a famous astronomer. Ahmed and his brothers excel at mathematics, invention, and scholarship. Together, they wrote the Book of Ingenious Devices, describing their wonderful clockwork automata.
What made him join our cause?
The Banu Musa were once close to Al-Mutawakkil, but grew disgusted with the Abbasid Khilafah.
What happened?
They refused to discuss it, so I cannot say.
There are many reasons to be disgusted with the Abbasids.
Was there anything else?
What is important in Abbasiyya?
This district is the heart of learning in Baghdad. All the world's knowledge can be found here.
Any key places to investigate?
Follow the trail, wherever it leads. Besides the House of Wisdom, there are other vital landmarks. Be sure to visit the 4 markets, the observatory, and the Dome of the Ass.
I remember the observatory well. I met the great astronomer Al-Khawarizmi there when I was young.
Excellent. Finally, if you need to soothe sore muscles, a steam bath at the splendid Hammam of Abbasiyya is a joy.
After a night of clamoring across rooftops, that sounds good.
Was there anything else?
Tell me more about yourself, Tabid.
Me? Not much to say. I love poetry. Is that enough?
Come now. Do not be so modest.
As you wish. I come from Nubia, a dry land south of Egypt. My father sent me to Cairo to study Islam. There, I learned a fiery sense of right from wrong. And the corruption in Cairo was very, very wrong. We revolted. Our revolt failed, and I fled to Baghdad. The Hidden Ones took me in, and here I am.
Someday, you should tell the whole tale.
Was there anything else?
Thank you, Tabid. That is all for now. Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
Can you make this better?
Be my guest. Nothing else?
What is new from the workshop?
Here's what I have. Seen enough?
I am in your debt.
So long.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu. There is my key holder. The key is plucked. Now on to my prize. I really should attend more parties.
Get up! Come on! What just happened to me? So strange.
Gently now.
Help yourselves to refreshment. I insist.
It's good to see you.
The guests have plenty to drink.
sure to catch you at it. Go, quickly! Good to see you. Come back to the way of peace, friend. Lead a better life. The law must be obeyed! Guard! Punish this fool! It's good to see you. Raise the cry! Get the watch! Get the outlaw here! Get the watch! This is he! The wanted man!
Ensure the guests have plenty to drink.
decency these days.
Help yourself to refreshments. I insist.
سنحتاج إلى التعرف بالحركة والقياس في وقت واحد عن طريق الساعات المائية.
Good to see you.
ما الذي يجري؟ لا يبدو أحدا يعقل بهذه الأفكار.
أخيرا على شرح طريقة عمل ذلك الطائر الآلي. مع الضغوطات المائية. على الأقل في وسعنا الاعتماد.
What in the name of... Nothing still feels off.
Good to see you. Help yourself to refreshments. I insist. It's good to see you.
قبل العشاء بإذن الله. لكن علي مساعدة أبي.
في البداية دون شك، لكن بمجرد لبسها بضعة أيام.
مرة أخرى.
Make sure the guests have plenty to drink.
وإذا أقبل عليك جواسيس الأمير لمضايقتك
يلزمنا قياس
فتظهر
كل
بالغباء.
خطوة مرتين وتوثيقها. جاورنا أولئك الملكانيين. سآتي مساعدة ضاء للغاية، لكن ليس هذا الشهر. سأسافر ل6 أسابيع على الأقل. جعفر تعقب مع أنه يريد.
ما كل ذلك إذا؟ لا تجعلني أتطرق إلى الحديث عن أولئك الرهبان.
A nice piece of work, but I have no time for idle admiration.
لا يبشر ذلك بسيعود الحسن.
التي يقترحون بها حساب مواقع القبا باستخدام ذلك المنهج.
Hold there!
Well executed.
أقدم تخفيضات على شراء
لن تندم على ذلك. ما مشكلتك؟
Here is the drop-off. I trust the right person finds it. This is the place.
Have you lost your senses?
Not now. This is bad.
This Khalifa has no respect for the art of medicine. To threaten men of learning.
A list of what is inside these jars would make my search easy. This list will guide me to the samples I need.
I was with Iqbal that day. We weren't close enough to get feeling or anything, but we saw the message went out there. Nasty. I swear.
This sample should suffice.
Mother! Help! Killer here!
No, 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 no.
something I wouldn't find, but I don't quote me there. Citizens! In light of recent allegations of corruption against certain...
Rumors of my villainy were greatly exaggerated. Could you silence those who smear me?
Be off with you.
You there, halt!
Go in peace.
Stop him!
I must take care. The contents of these jars could kill the unwary. I have all the samples I need. Now to drop them off. Who would think to look for these samples in a planter? Only those in the know. Well executed.
Got a spear in the back.
I'll teach you... They always fall for it.
أكبر لفضتكم هنا. الطريقة التي يقترحون بها حساب مواقع القبا باستخدام ذلك تصدق أن الماضي.
You think about being old? I mean, too old to do this?
إن كانت لديك كمية أكبر.
The things that pass for art these days.
My parents have met in Orkeen. Scholars and seekers of truth, the Khalifa seeks to foster a new translation of the works of Yusuf. Interested candidates to the House of Wisdom for consideration.
أراهن على تسلق شجرة الصفصاف المضيئة أسرع منك.
A Thaabin member is near. Another shard.
حيال الجريمة داخل الجدران. لا طائل من الشرطة.
هذا لا يحدث كل يوم.
The Khalifa's mother was at the units again? She was so mad, she was yelling in Sicilian Greek for a good
Friend lives by the Prince district. He trains camels. He promises he will pick me a win.
Go, Enkidu. Best keep to the shadows.
يمكننا جمع عشب البرك أيضاً.
Beshi sent me. I am here to help you to safety.
I do not know you. Am I just meant to take you at your word?
Do you have a choice?
Fine. Way out of the city. And remember, I have eyes in the back of my head, in case you plan to stab me from behind.
فقط یک به هم ریختگی جزوی در مجازم گفتید.
Look, a threat to be met. Preferably by you.
The things that pass for art these days.
Nothing.
The course is clear.
Cowards won't be so lucky next time. Hold on.
إنه يقضي لياليه في مرصده الجديد.
There is trouble ahead. Somebody find the watchman!
Go, now. Nothing here.
Where can I hide? Time to vanish. Tabban, I need to flee. The course is clear.
Stop!
Where in the world are you going?
Not cut up now, are you? You can't escape. Got you! Behold, the fear of evil men as they die. How the mighty have turned tail and run. There you are!
Have you known the rebels long?
Long enough to believe in their cause.
فخذ معك ذلك الغلام الصابئ ثابت. إنه
Look, a threat to be met. Preferably by you. We're safe now. You have my thanks and my trust.
A fine finish.
ماذا يجري؟ مهاتنا ببعض الفصعين والزعتر لنحصل على عشب البرع ونصنع سيوفا جديدة.
Greetings.
Well met.
What have you got today?
Here is what's in stock. I always try to keep those in stock. Time spent on one's gear is never wasted. Sold. Got some gear to work on? These are always handy. Going to enhance your gear? Very well. Agreed. Is that all for now?
I have to go.
So long.
Travelers from near and far, do you hope to make your home here?
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking. I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karkh I remember.
It is your Karkh no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
Contracts will not complete themselves, you know.